What's up, everyone? I hope you're all having an amazing day, or morning, or night, or whatever. um, I am coming at you with some gameplay videos. I am currently going to be conducting a series called Tournament Preparation, which is me trying to come up with new decks, build the best deck lists for what I know is already good, and practice and try and come up with new decks and see if they're good or not. So today I'm going to be trying a Taric Lux deck. Now, the idea behind this deck is use the Demacia cards like Single Combat, Remembrance, War Chefs, good Demacia cards that work well with Taric, because if you get Taric leveled up, and even if you're just giving him tough, or whoever you're giving tough to, you can make a really good value Single Combat. Basically becomes just a straight up one-sided removal spell for 2 mana. I've definitely played against this guy before. I think for now I'll stick with this. Maybe should have kept that, but that's fine. Oh, I got it back anyway. I feel like literally every single time I mulligan a card back, I get it super fast, if not another copy from the mulligan. Confirmation bias? No doubt, but it happens a lot, frequently enough for me to notice. He's gonna... Oh, he didn't block? What? That's surprising. Alright, we got some mentors out here. Some teachers of the gems. Interesting hand. I'd like some draw. You know. No.
Her flowers bring the moonlight with them.
I have a feeling he's going to be playing a lot more. At least one more.
We were peaceful once.
How greedy am I? Very, apparently.
It's our time.
Taste the glory!
We will be free.
Enter, traveler, and stop staring. No.
Alright. I'll take that. Stalking Shadows into Doom Beast. Oh, Crescent Guardian. Okay. Probably this one.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
Okay, so he would be 4/5 if he was fully healed. I can probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I can probably float this.
temperamental as moonlight.
Is he playing his other Crescent Guardian Ephemeral? I'd really like to play and record this on a computer. Alright. Okay, what's the play here? I'm gonna play one gem, just to enable any Nightfall cards if I need to. I don't think I'm playing that, but even if I am, I don't really need it to silence anything. Okay. I think I'm going to be doing this. And then Pale Cascading, and then single combating. Yeah.
A delicious challenge.
Maybe I don't care enough to single combat. We'll see what happens. Okay. That's fine. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he kills this, I burn a card.
Meditation requires concentration.
Daylight star will rule the skies.
My faith protects me.
Go, floaty crystals.
Evening glows.
Beautiful.
Fall, heretic.
Again, I burn a card, but I just got really close to finishing him off there, so. But more importantly, I healed 6 with a permanent buff onto her. And more than likely, I can gem her up and then single combat with her. Yeah. Doom Beast is really nice in that deck, not just for aggro to finish them off, but, you know, healing. I do not mind burning that card. Ooh, this is going to be a nice single combat target.
But they could not break me.
Find your own light within the darkness.
Yours is a light I cherish, Moon Sister.
Moon Sister. And that's probably GG. Healing almost to full. Taking out his Diana. Probably GG. Not necessarily though. I mean, my hand isn't like... Okay, never mind. Yay. So, I did come up with this idea in my mind without influence from anyone else. I just thought it was really cool, the idea of copying spells with Taric. I don't even think I explained this part. We didn't see a single champion thing there. But copying spells with Taric, and then it counts towards Lux's cost, or spell cost count, to level her up and get final sparks. So basically, yeah, I play, Guiding Touch, Star Shaping, stuff like that. Pale Cascade, things that are great for Taric. Draw you a card. Tick up his level up. And yeah, then when I attack with him, Lux gives me a final spark, and that's really good. I've got the sunbursts, the remembrances. I actually don't know if I'm going to keep remembrance in the deck. Here, let me show you the deck. I'm only going to do that one match, and I won't ramble on this time, don't worry. So, 3 Gift Giver, Gray with Taric, good 1-drop. Spacey Sketcher goes well with all the gems. I love this card. I love what cards it gets me, I should say. But playing it in other decks that don't have gems or discard fodder, that's really good. I feel bad when I play this. Like, I don't want to play it and discard a good card just to get a snake, But it's a good card, no doubt about it. And in this deck, more importantly in this deck, I've got the gems, and it's really nice. Feels fantastic to play. 3 Guiding Touch, pretty straightforward. 3 Pale Cascade, pretty straightforward. You do want to close games out with this deck, Single Combat, 3 of. You saw it, that this card was so good in this matchup. Like, holy crap. Taking out their lower... they go wide, and you get a good trade in. It just so happened to be with an amazing life-stealing character that I had buffed up. But oftentimes, like I said, you get the Unyielding Spirit effect on Taric and whoever he supports, and then you can single combat your heart out, You can kill whatever you want to for free. War Chefs is just a great support. 2 mana, 2/3 makes it really nice. And having the higher HP with gems, as you saw, was great. I was just healing him and buffing his attack with the gems, and then he was actually kind of a threatening unit all by himself. Hush is like a no-brainer. This card is oppressively good in the late game and sometimes in the early game. Makes Elusive Champions absolute ass. I'm sorry, cursing, but you know what, I am going to continue, so if that bothers you, probably shouldn't watch. I don't do it that much, though. Hush is, like I said, no-brainer, and also, you get infinite Hushes, and it's a burst speed spell, and, you spend 2, you play 2 of them, you spend 6 mana, you level up Lux, you get Final Spark, and then still you have priority. So, yeah, this card's just perfect in this deck. Mentor of the Stones, this card is actually really good, but mostly you get these gems. And actually, you saw in that one, I got 2 supports off with him, which is nothing to scoff at. Solari Priestess gets you removal, it gets you Written in Stars, which on Lux is really nice. Taric is 4 cost, so it's not too expensive, but getting 5 mana Lux is super nice. Getting Obliterate, 6 mana spell is like great for Lux. Meteor Shower is just a really good card. So, yeah, Taric, obviously. Star Shaping. This card is so good. Heal 5, and you get a good card. Yeah. It's almost enough to level up Lux by itself, but you also get your gems on top of that. That's another thing. Gems being 1 mana burst speed spells. I don't feel bad playing this card or any of the spells that Solari Priestess gets you, like Written in Stars or Meteor Shower or whatever, because I can just go gem, Meteor Shower. And it's really cool, actually. It's a very niche little interaction to be able to just feel that 1 missing mana. Sometimes when you've played other Lux decks and you have like 5 out of 6 mana and you have to spend 3 mana and you're like, ugh, 8 out of 6. I just wasted some mana. You don't have to do that as much in this deck because you can gem to fill in that one extra slot. I literally haven't used this card a single time while playing this deck so far. I know it's good. It got even better with the dragon. So don't get me wrong. It's definitely a good card. It's just that I haven't found a time to use it. And I could just be using it wrong. Or I could not need it at all. Like having all these generators of spells and yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably make another video after I've played more games with this deck, trying to figure out what's needed. Like Bastion could be really good with this deck. I could play more dragons. Well, I could play any dragons, but I don't know if I'll do that because that's an investment. I don't think Mountain Sojourners would be good, but there could definitely be more of a support style of this deck. Back-to-back, unfortunately, targets 2 allies, but you know. Genevieve Elmhart might actually be quite good in this deck. I'd probably have to change some stuff about it, but Spacey Sketcher getting you low-cost units and Gift Giver being a low-cost unit, more chefs, etc., etc. I feel like I go wide in this deck a decent amount. Oh my gosh, Arbiter of the Peak. Yeah. Okay, that's something to think about because I've never needed Remembrance to level up Lux, right? Like, it's a good card. I haven't used it. But I feel like a lot of the reason that people put it into decks is to level up Lux, and I don't think Targon really needs that help. That's like something that it's pretty excellent at. So maybe I do target a lot, you know, I really do. So Arbiter could be just the play here, really could. Okay, so there's the list. I talked it out with you, came up with an idea there. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back with probably another Targon deck. I'm going to say Ezreal Vi Targon. I want to try out that deck. I really haven't. I just recently acquired Vi's. I now have every champion in the game, so I can do a lot more gameplay videos. And that's one of them. I love Ezreal. I know they're probably going to change him. I don't really like that they're going to make him worse, but that's okay. I get it. He can be kind of uninteractive. Well, actually, this is the one thing he definitely is. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.